to field number 7, the opponent for LCF Academy, Boca Dallas. All right, everyone, it's almost time for kickoff here on field number 7 as Boca Dallas takes on LCF Academy here in first round of group stage play. TST rules are as follows. We will play 2 20-minute halves followed by target score time. At the end of the second half, we set a target score by adding 1 to the leading team's goal count. The first team to reach that target score wins. During target score time, a player will be removed from each team every 3 minutes. Let's meet your starters for this matchup here on Field 7. First for LCF Academy in the blue and white uniforms. At forward, I'll start with defenseman. At defenseman, number 3, Joel Undersea. At forward, number 9, Carlos Zanetti. At defense, number 15, Guto Capellini. At defense, number 23, Utah Dati. Playing midfield, number 30, H.N.
Welcome back to WakeMed Soccer Park, Cary, North Carolina. 4th game of the day from Field 7. It's a 48-team tournament. Winner take all, $1 million. This game features Boca Dallas and LCF Academy. The starting lineups for Boca Dallas: Eduardo Cortés, the keeper; Roberto Escalante, Hugo Puentes, Marcos Fabian, Cesar Correa, Jose Lopez, Jorge Rios. For LCF Academy, Joel Untersea, Carlos Zanetti, Guto Capellini, Jatan Dowdy, Ajet Sajiha, Kane Keller, and the keeper, Lutram Pali. The GM and player for LCF Academy is Carlos Zanetti. He's the founder of LCF, a street team from Switzerland. Founded in 2019, all these guys from Eastern Switzerland. The teams were late to the pitch, but we're about set to begin. This is Group D. It also features dueling for Lincoln FC and Newtown Pride FC. Newtown Pride won this tournament the inaugural year, and last year it was La Bombonera. .81 degrees here at WakeMed Soccer Park. Beautiful day for soccer. It was much hotter the first day last year. Boca Dallas in the white, LCF Academy in the blue. It's the $1 million the soccer tournament. A couple of first-year clubs in search of that $1 million, starting off in Group D. Again, also includes dueling for Lincoln and Newtown Pride. Newtown Pride won this tournament the first year. Every game ends on a goal. Boca Dallas is Texas-based with futsal and 7v7 pedigree. Roberto Escalante, number 4, pushed it ahead. Mo Kalia is the referee. That's Marco Fabian in the number 10 kit in the white. Pretty big Mexican soccer legend. Back for Escalante. Fabian from Guadalajara. Long shot blocked. LCF with a near counter. Now it does push ahead. And out of play. Both teams feeling each other out a little bit. LCF Academy, a street team from Switzerland, founded in 2019. All these guys on the roster from Eastern Switzerland. And GM Carlo Zanotti went just full praise on this academy that he's built and how much of a brotherhood it is. There were no tryouts. It's just the guys from home. Boca Dallas blocked. Ball rotates around. Flavio Guzman in for the first time. It's running substitutions. He's number 6 in the white. Spun into the box, loose in front, and pushed away. This game very tactical early, and a push out. Crossed into the middle and poked away. And a foul and a free.
You're watching here on Field 7, LCF Academy versus Boca Dallas. Score is 0.
GMs are Jose Ibarra and Oscar Perez for Boca Dallas. Coached by Marco Vega Coria. All the way back for the keeper. Shot off the bar, but pushed back wide. Off the post for LCF. And then another great look, and that went wide to the right. LCF Academy patient, playing back, and then a big opportunity there. Possession had been all Boca Dallas. Easy catch for the keeper. Big hold there, and there's the foul.
Under 15 minutes remaining here in first half on field 7. You are watching LCF Academy versus Boca Dallas. Score is 0-2-0.
Hugo Puentes on the free. And that's bombed over everything, practically to the parking lot. And it ended up being the foot of Jaime Romero coming in from the side for the lefty try. Crossed, and that's Aaron.
And as a reminder, we will be using target score time at TST at the conclusion of today's game.
Jorge Leal with it.
Target score will be
Back to center pitch.
1 to the 18th.
And Lopez.
First team to reach that target score.
Jose Lopez, number 14, one of the starters. Boca Dallas has possessed a ton. Long strike, a near redirect. Headed back into the box and cleared. It's been all Boca with possession, but LCF did have a shot that hit the post and then a rebound opportunity where the net was pretty exposed and it went just wide.
Dallas score is 0-2-0. LCF Academy wearing the blue and black jersey.
Boca Dallas in the white, LCF Academy in the blue. This is Group D. Escalante and Lopez back and forth. Escalante again. Lopez. Now Escalante and a foul. Boca's had the ball so much, but the chances have to come at some point. We're almost midway through the first half. Third year of the $1 million the soccer tournament. Winner take all, $1 million. This is group play, Group D. The top two from each of the 12 groups advance. That gives you 24, and then the next best 8 from all of the groups makes it to 32. And then it's just single elimination as you go. La Bombonera won it last year. Newtown Pride, who's a member of this group, Group D, won it 2 years ago in the inaugural TST. Crossed into the middle, nobody home.
As we're approaching midway through the first half here in field number 7, watching LCF Academy and Boca Dallas. 10 minutes remaining until halftime. Score is 0-2-0. LCF Academy wearing the black and blue jerseys, and Boca Dallas in the white and blue.
A little strangle for it. Back to the keeper and a whistle. Very patient start to this one. Long shot punched out. LCF surges ahead. Kevin Quintas. No dice for him. Does result in a corner, though. Beyond the midway point of the first half. Well off target, looking for something at the back post. Boca Dallas, Texas-based club, futsal and 7v7 pedigree. A lot of possession early, but not a lot of opportunities. Macias and Rayo go back and forth. Gibran Rayo, 21 in the white with it here. An impressive young player at 23 years old. Actually made one appearance with the Columbus Crew a couple years ago. Rayo has 29 MLS Next Pro goals. In fact, he's from Dallas, which is how he ended up on this Boca Dallas team. Turnover. Here's Rayo. Leaves in front. Shot, touch tie. Great save. The 5'11" Lutrim Pali got a hand on that one. Pali with FC St. Gallen. Coaches say he's got a stellar foot. Great shot stopper on that one as it results in a corner kick. Flavio in between traffic and a patient restart. Now LCF looks to push it ahead. Flavio Guzman into the middle. Couple of fakes. Passed in front, and it stopped. Gobbled up. Pali with a doorstep save. Touched it just off the goal line, then jumped on top of it. Long ball out of play.
And as a reminder, TST uses target score time at the conclusion of this game. At the second half, the target score will be set at 1 to the leading team's goal count. First team to reach the target score wins. As we approach 5 minutes remaining here in the first half on field 7 between Boca Dallas and LCF Academy.
Flavio Guzman again. Sanchez. Inside, outside, shot off the bar and missed. Flavio Guzman. A near rebound goal, but that goes wide. So now the chances are coming for Boca Dallas. Just 5 minutes to play in the first half. Takeaway. Cross, and nobody there either. Ball was deflected, however. Sanchez had an opportunity a moment ago. In front. Goal! What a heel pass! And a great finish for Boca Dallas. Rodolfo Valenzuela puts it home for Boca Dallas. Jose Lopez, a phenomenal heel pass, and it's 1-0 Boca Dallas.
With under 4 minutes to go here in the first half on field 7.
Rayo misses the header. Rayo dances, crosses, in front, again blocked. It stays Boca Dallas in the white, LCF Academy in the blue. Pretty quiet day for Eduardo Cortez on the back end so far. Boca Dallas hopes it stays that way. Rayo with space, shoots blocked. 2:20 to play first half. At the end of the game, we'll add 1 goal to the leading team's score. Set your target score. If you don't reach the target in 3 minutes, then it becomes 6v6. And later 5v5, etc., all the way up to 2v2. And out. Goal kick coming up. Strong foul there from Robin Worth, the assistant GM for LCF Academy.
1 minute remaining here in the first half on field 7. Your score, Boca Dallas.
These guys are from Lake Constance. That's what the LCF Academy is.
Wearing the blue and black uniforms, Boca Dallas in the white and blue.
The legend Fabian rifles it wide. Fabian won Olympic gold with Mexico in 2012. Later appeared in the 2014 and 2018 World Cups. He's with the Philadelphia Union in 2019, but mostly a decorated overseas career. Final seconds. First half, 1-0 lead for Boca Dallas, and it's halftime. You're watching the $1 million, the basketball tournament.
Boca Dallas
Or the $1 million, the soccer tournament, excuse me. It's the $1 million soccer tournament. Basketball is coming up soon, but we are at the halftime break. $1 million, the soccer tournament, 1-0 lead, Boca Dallas. You're watching it on YouTube.
We're just about ready to begin the second half here on field 7. Your score is Boca Dallas 1, LCF Academy 0.
Beginning the second half, Wake Med Soccer Park, field 7. LCF Academy in the blue, Boca Dallas in the white. It's the $1 million winner-take-all, the soccer tournament. Nice quick touch from the ball boy back into play. Impressive from the young man. Fabian touches into the middle, receives back, off to the far side, shot wide. Something went wrong with the restart there. We'll try it again. "90 seconds into this second half. In 18 and a half minutes, we'll set a target score and enter target time. LCF Academy with a great opportunity. It's tapped wide, pushed in front, and a great defensive set. Best chances of the day for LCF Academy. That target score will be 1 goal higher than the leading team's score. So right now the score for target time would be 2. First team to 2 wins. If the teams are tied, it's just next goal wins. Sanchez. LCF Academy has really been sitting back a lot today. Sanchez, long ball, not even close. Dueling for Lincoln and Newtown Pride, even at 2 in the other Group D game at the moment. 12 groups, 48 teams, top 2 in each group advance, and then the next best 8. And that's how you get to 32 teams, and then it becomes single elimination.
Fans, reminder, you were watching on Field 7, LCF Academy in Boca, Dallas, where your score is Boca Dallas 1, LCF Academy 0. Boca Dallas in the white blue uniforms, LCF Academy in the black and blue.
Joel Untersee here, the 31-year-old. He was with Juventus Turin at 16 years old, number 3 in the blue. Makes another play on it here. A lot of grabbing and holding. There's the call from referee Mo Kalia. Long shot, good! What a strike! Brian Macias makes it 2-0. Boca Dallas.
Brian Macias makes it 2-0 ahead of Boca Dallas.
That was from the edge of the logo at Field 7.
As we are about 15 minutes away at the end of the second half, we will go to target score. We'll add 1 goal to the leading team score at the end of regulation in 15 minutes time. Target score, if the score remains the same, would be 3. First team
Doughty leads ahead. Crossed but no angle. Sayar on the upcoming corner. Headed up. This is already the fourth game of the day on Field 7, and it's safe to say that these two teams play at the slowest pace that we've seen so far. Both teams really moving the ball, intent to create the best looks possible. We haven't, in fact, that last shot we just witnessed from Macias, really unlike the shots we've seen so far. Not a lot of long type shots. Really a lot of ball movement and trying to get the best look available. Passed in front, another goal! Hugo Puentes off a great pass. Makes it 3-0 Boca Dallas. Boca Dallas just broke this one open. Pedro Castaneda with a nice touch, and then Puentes buried it. Here's an opportunity. Numbers saved, pushed over the bar. I think LCF Academy asking for a handball there. Or some kind of goal obstruction. And we believe the keeper hit his head on the bar. Or a defensive player, excuse me, hit his head on the bar trying to push that ball over. Now it looks like they're checking for cramps as well. Clock's still running for now. And great to see him standing up. That was a strange play. Danny Nunez helping out his defense there. May have hit his head on the bar trying to make that play. 11:20 to play, second half. Right now the target score would be 4. Crossed and knocked out. Corner. I like this from LCF Academy. You're going to have to start to bring up Polly. The offense has just been non-existent for the team in blue. Untersea, one of the guys with the pedigree to maybe provide some of that offense. Juventus Turin as a 16-year-old later with Brescia, ultimately dominated the Swiss league and retired after a short stint in Finland. Joel Untersea, the 31-year-old in the number 3 jersey for LCF Academy in blue. Now he's trying to shake something off here. That one-timer well wide. Nice touch by the camera girl. She put the bottom of her foot up and just stopped that. Kept the camera in hand, too.
And stands. The target score is established at a 1-goal lead in the team score at the end of regulation. The target score, if the current score remains, would be 4. First team to score the target goal wins. A player will be removed every team 3 minutes from each team in target.
Rios into the middle. Strong collision. And a yellow card. Those two shake hands, but a yellow issued. Guido Capellini with that foul on Marco Fabian, and then those two exchanged some pleasantries and moved on. Fabian recently the co-golden boot with the Empire Strikers of the MASL. 35 years old from Guadalajara. Played for Tranquilo last year. $8:35 to play. Another injury timeout. That's Chetan Doughty for LCF Academy. It was 81 at kickoff. A nice breeze coming in here, though. Some of the papers started to fly away, but Roberto and the stats crew kind enough to help out. As we wish the best for Chetan Doughty right now.
Still running under 8 minutes to go here in the second half on field number 7 between Boca.
Doughty now seated up.
Academy. Score is 3-0, Boca Dallas.
And he will head off. On the neighboring field, Newtown Pride just took the lead 3-2 over Dueling for Lincoln. This is Group D. It features Boca Dallas, LCF Academy, and those two aforementioned teams, Newtown Pride and Dueling for Lincoln. And a foul. LCF Academy was very, very confident coming into this. At times, maybe even overconfident, not necessarily in terms of how they prepared, just some of the conversation about certain guys' skill sets and their expectations coming into this. But they've been humbled a bit in this first half. Boca Dallas, or this first game, I should say. Boca Dallas has just been the far superior team. Foul called. Carlos Zanetti, the general manager for LCF Academy. He has some experience with Galaxy's Los Dos, the number 2 team. And he founded this LCF Academy, which started as a street team from Switzerland in 2019.
Your current score, Boca Dallas 3, LCF Academy 0.
Empty net, Sanchez delivers.
And that's a goal for Boca Dallas.
Alejandro Sanchez nets it for a 4-0 lead, Boca Dallas.
Your new score, Boca Dallas 4, LCF Academy 0.
Back to LCF Academy. All these guys from Eastern Switzerland. Zanetti said they wanted football where it belongs, in the streets. They would start with free 3v3 pickup games, and it grew so successful, they turned it into an academy. They call it a brotherhood, no tryouts. Lake Constance is who we are, he says. All these guys from Eastern Switzerland. They wanted to show that they're a team you don't want to play next year, but they've got some work to do. "4-0 Boca Dallas," and if the game were to conclude now, the first team to 5 would win. Meaning if regulation were to conclude, because after regulation you add 1 goal to the leading team's score. That's your target score. Some strong contact to the chest of Gibran Arayo, but he's on his feet. Number 21 in the white. .220 and counting. LCF Academy has just been overmatched. Boca Dallas, Texas-based futsal and 7v7 pedigree. Minute 40.
Field 7 till target score time between LCF Academy and Boca Dallas.
Escalante receives. Turns for Rios. Great pass into the middle. Maybe overpassed that, actually. Should have taken the first look. Escalante, though, stops the counter. Jose Luis Gonzalez, the new keeper for Boca Dallas. Inside 30 seconds. Target score would be 5 if we don't have another goal from Boca Dallas. Five seconds, and Gonzalez blasts that into the final third. Little stoppage time. We did have a couple of injuries. Maybe one more push. Rios accelerates. Feeds middle. Shot blocked. And out of play. Boca Dallas just looking to add on at this point. Escalante took a peek at the clock. Rifles it, touched in front, a little wide. Some holding going on. Miguel Diaz. In front. Shot, great save. And that does it for regulation. Target score is 5. First team to 5 goals wins. This is Group D, Boca Dallas LCF Academy. Boca Dallas leads 4-0. First team to 5 wins. We're back in just a moment for target time.
Boca Dallas 4, LCF Academy 0. The target score is 5. The first team to 5 wins. A player will be removed from each team every 3 minutes. One team cannot win until they score 5. Fans, we're getting ready to get started with target score time here on Field 7. Reminder, we set the target score, adding the 1 goal to the team's score at the end of regulation. The score being 4-0 in favor of Boca Dallas. That means the target score is 5. First team to 5 wins.
Boca Dallas LCF Academy, first team to 5 goals wins. If we do not have a 5th goal within 3 minutes, we will go to 6v6. Then another 3 minutes, then 5v5 until you get to 5 goals. 4-0 Boca Dallas.
And we're off here at target score time on Field 7 between Boca Dallas and LCF Academy here on Field 7.
Whistle here. Mo Kalia having a conversation about the foul. Escalante gets the apology. That was Gabriel Sidler on the foul. Fabian passes, receives back, pushed away. Sanchez, who scored the last goal, in front. Fabian. A series of fakes. And numbers the other way. Into the middle. No foul here. But a shot blocked. Fabian, the great defensive play from the 35-year-old from Guadalajara.
Boca Dallas in the white and blue, LCF Academy in the black and blue.
Cross too far. 30 seconds until we go 6v6. Back to Eduardo Cortez in goal for Boca Dallas. Next dead ball, and we'll go to 6v6. And now 6v6, still target score of 5.
Target score time. We will now remove one player from each team to go down to 6-on-6. Target score remains 5. One team must score 5 goals to be the winner.
Little breeze picking up. Beautiful day, though. Headed for center. One-timer blocked. Possession stays Boca Dallas. Puentes shoots and wins it. Second goal for Puentes, and it's a Boca Dallas clean sheet. 5-0 win. Hugo Puentes with the well-deserved Adidas Golden Fleece, the tournament admission for life at the tournament events. 5-0 your final. It's the 48-team winner-take-all, the soccer tournament. Keeps it locked into YouTube as well as ESPNU for all the games this week. Boca Dallas, the winner in Game 1 of Group D.
We have Liga Feud 7 and Aberratera Hidalgo CF coming up here at 5:15 p.m. on field number 7. Should I take a nap, son? No. You ditched your